Bam. Beast mode. 1 inch. High torque. Comes in a nifty little bag. There's a handle. Oh yes. So this is a 1 key. It says this tool requires activation to track and secure. The 1 key stuff is actually pretty cool with Milwaukee, especially if you're a contractor or something that's got a lot of tools, and these things, you know, you got stuff out and about all over the place. Look at the handle on that dude. So it don't have 12s with it. They come with 8s. I didn't know they made 8s. But these are XC, the high output XCs. That's what these are. That's a freaking beast. Need an assistant. What? I just said I need an assistant, and there you are. Come here, Emma. Come here. Okay. Pick that thing up.
Pick it up?
Yeah. Pick it up, hold it toward and turn toward me.
Oh my gosh.
It's not that heavy.
It's heavy.
It ain't that heavy.
It's heavy.
Mash the button on it. Thing's got some power, don't it?
Oh.
What are you doing?
Oh.
It's not that heavy.
It's pretty heavy.
I'll have to mess with the, this will be my first tool that I've had with the 1 key. And I didn't know what the 1 key stuff was till after we went up there. Jill and I was up there and asked them about it, and they explained it all to me. Some very cool stuff. This is the Milwaukee high torque 1 inch drive impact right here. This is my bush hog. These nuts on these blades are 1 3/4 is what these are. And I have not had these off in 2 years. Sometimes these things can be very tough to fool with, and the last time they were very difficult for me 2 years ago. But I'm gonna go ahead and pull these nuts off, and any of the M18 batteries will go on it. So you can put a 5, or you can put a 3, or you can even put a 12 on it. But we're gonna weigh this thing compared with this one and a metal 1 inch impact. So let's see what she'll do here. I do have an extension on this thing right here because it won't reach all the way down. So there's about a 6 or 8 inch extension on it. So that's going to take a little bit of the torque out of it. All right. See, there's the nut right there, 1 3/4. It's got a lock washer on it too. So I left that nut on it so I wouldn't mess up and hit those threads. When I drove it down, the nuts bottomed out on top of against the bar there now. Loosen it on up, get it all pressed well. That should be it. I'm going to try to hit it without messing the threads up. Knock it on through. Unbelievable. You don't get that lucky often right there. Don't roll on me, man. Because I got one blade off of it now. It's going to try to take off on me. Since this one did so good, I'm just going to try to hit it real good. See if it'll come out or not. Come on, baby. It's moving. Knock both of them out. But the last time I had them, I took them off. I took a wire brush on a die grinder, run it up in there real good. I never seized the heck out of them before I put them back on, so maybe that helped. So I had a couple of people, when I've been bush hogging some stuff out bush hog, said they figured the blades were probably beat up pretty bad on this thing. They're actually not. These things are, these bush hog brand blades they're pretty dang tough, man. They look a lot better than what I figured they would. And this is I've ran these 2 years. That's what I ran on these. I'm gonna take them and clamp them to the table right quick, and I'm gonna grind the edge back on them. And I actually have 2 sets, so like if I was in a jam or something, which is kind of the beauty of that impact now, if you needed to change blades or something out in the field, that gives you the ability to do it if you don't have air or something like that, or you know, you got that in your hand. I wish years ago when I was cutting hay all the time that I would have had some of these cordless grinders that I have now. It would have made it so much easier on me when I was mowing, especially when I mowed a field and I got in a really thick, heavy field and the blades were a little bit rounded. I could took some vice grips and grab them blades with it real quick, throw the edge on it, because I did that a lot of times right here at the house. I would hit them with a grinder, or even change the blades with the cordless impacts that we have now. Would help me out a lot, man, a lot. So let me grind these things. All right, this is the newest grinder that they sent me right here. This is the 5 to 6 inch with the electric brake on it. It's got a XC6 amp hour battery on it. I don't have no 6 inch, I don't have any 6 inch rocks. This is just a 4.5 is what this is. So we're gonna run what we've run, and I'm about to hammer this thing with these blades here. I'm gonna watch and see where sparks are going, make sure they're not hitting my camera or anything. Got earplugs in because I can't stand the grind without any hearing protection, man. It drives me nuts. Used 1 bar on the battery, doing it right there on that 6 battery. But man, I'm out of wire brushes for my air die grinders, and so this is the best thing, or the only thing that I've got. I've got a sanding wheel on my little wireless Dremel right here, and I'm gonna run it up in there and just kind of clean a little bit. But look, that thing, that bolt still has that copper anti-seize on it right there. And I'm gonna say that's one of the things that helped me get that thing out a while ago. So we're just gonna hit it up in here and knock some of the before y'all freak, I do have a jack post over here just out of your frame. You can't see it right there. This one here still got a lot of aniseeds on it. Now for the fun part, holding this blade up. Get this thing in. It's got a slot right here. It's got a little key that it goes right here. Just like that. Okay. Now. This other one. Don't you fly around there and hit me in the head. All right, here we go. Move. Alright, it pulled that one all the way to me. Look at it from the bottom. Alright, so you can see that I wasn't lying about having a block there. I take it, wedge it in there, and it won't go nowhere. So it didn't use any of the battery right there. You can see the bars on it right there. We're going to do some weights on it here in a little bit and see. We're going to see what it actually weighs. Sometimes what these manufacturers say and what it actually is two different things. You know what I mean? All right, I'm going to tell y'all, this darn cordless stuff is about to burnt me, man. This is a Chicago pneumatic, one of the old school, 1 inch, freaking heavy as heck. Let's lay it on there and see what she does. Gently, Tim. Look at that. That freaking thing weighs 32 pounds, 9 ounces. Holy cow. See, there's my hands right there. I'm not touching or anything. Alright. Let's put this one on here. This has got the, I'll even weigh it with both batteries on it too. Let's see what let's just put the whole thing on there. Both hands right there. It's actually lighter than what they said. 12.14, 12 pounds, 14 ounces. Let's put a 12 amp hour battery on it, see what it weighs with a 12 on it here. Here's a 12. Right there. It's a 12. Let's see what it weighs. It's about a pound heavier, almost a pound heavier with the 12 on it. See, there's both my hands right there. Man, I want to tell you, if that thing will ring, if it'll run down through there And this thing, holy cow, man. Oh God, this thing here, that compared to that, huge freaking difference, man, in weight. I knew those things were heavy, but I never weighed one of them, man. Big difference. All right, we're gonna go ahead and put this thing to the test, this Milwaukee 1-inch dry impact. So we're gonna take every one of these lugs off. I'm gonna take off about 6 of them at a time. And we're going to put anti-seize on them. Dad will love me for doing that. None of these have been off or anything in quite a while. And we're going to see how it does, how to hold up, and just all that good stuff like that. So got it set wide open. We're going to be running her wide open and just see. See how many we can do. These still got anti-seize on them. We'll go ahead and throw another coating of anti-seize on there. I want to show y'all the difference the light makes lighting up what y'all are going to see right there. Watch this. Big difference, huh? I forgot when I weighed it a while ago that I put the 12 on it, so I stuck the 8 back on it. So this will be 40 that I'll do with the 8 on there, and it's a pound lighter with the 8 on it too. So that'll be good. So it's 12 pounds and something just under 13 pounds. So we'll see what she'll do right here. Just about need an extension to get in here on these. Let me go get an extension. That'll even take some more of the torque out of it. Alright, this is, I think it's an 8-inch extension. tell it took the torque out of it. But that's real world stuff though. You know, if you're out there on the road, you got to know if it's going to work or not. These were all put on with a 1-inch air impact. See all the difference here. Should do. Big difference that extension makes on it.
right on without the extension. That was loose. Look at that. The good thing is you can get on there, go on there. You got a little bit of clearance between the toes, just a little bit. You got just enough. It does it right on without the extension on it.
Here we go on this side. Same battery. 8 amp hour battery. Get her in reverse. Alright.
Man, I gotta get a leaf wrapper on this deal here, on this tester, from Milwaukee. Cause this ain't neat. I'm just glad I'm not holding that 30 something pound. I mean,
Okay, let's see what she looks like. 2 bars gone off of that battery. So that was 40 off and on. Let me feel how hot it is here. I can't tell now. Dang it, boy, that socket's hot as heck. There's some heat in there. That socket's hot as fire. Some heat there. Battery's not hot at all. I'm kind of surprised about that. There's some heat right there in the head of it where the motor is, but it's not bad. Boy, up there where the hammer is, it's hot right there. That daggum socket's hot. Alright, so it's pretty impressive to say the least. Show y'all, that's what I lighten everything up with, a little M12 rocket light right there. In doing all of those, the 10 on each one off and on, and just over 4 minutes on each one of them. Alright, let's wrap this thing up here right quick. So it's 12 pounds, 14 ounces with this 8 amp hour battery on it. 2 bars going off of it. Right there, over 40. So it would have done every one of them, no problem, on that one battery. But can you imagine working on the side of the road with one of these, not having to tow the air hose out or have a compressor, man? If you had a situation where you was in a jam, didn't have a compressor or anything like that, but the weight of this thing, being able to hold it, I mean, you can hold it all the way out like that, one-handed. No problem. You would never do that with the old style ones. My dad has one up there at the shop that's kind of a super light, about as light a 1-inch when you can get this air operated. And but I don't know. Some people mention in the comments on Instagram and stuff like that. You can follow me on Instagram, Cotton Top 3 there too. Asking about taking the piston nuts off of cylinders on there. I'll have to try it on it, but I don't think it's going to touch them. It might touch some smaller ones, but we'll see. Y'all see it run with Jason too and everything. Jay's our mechanic. We hire to come out and work on our stuff. I'll get his thoughts from him on it. But as far as cordless and not having to have an air compressor, not having to wait on a compressor, because if you run a 1-inch gun on a compressor, I run a big hose on mine here, it'll pull my 80-gallon tank down pretty quick. And sometimes you got to wait on it. You ain't got to wait on it with this one right here. So, Milwaukee Tools, Kelly, I need to get an E for effort on this one right here. I am sweating like crazy right now running around on that. But 4 minutes per set of 10 is not too bad on that. But that you can be the judge on what it is. You can, people's been asking me where to get them from. I'll have a link down below for Acme Tools, and I'll also have my Amazon link down there. These things are still kind of not everywhere yet, so check both of them, see if you can get them there. And but very handy, man, for certain situations, and one key also. So appreciate y'all watching. Got to watch Cotton Top sweat. So that should answer it. Love my Milwaukee stuff, not just because they give it to me. They give me this thing. They just flat give it to me. It's good stuff. I mean, it's just best in class in the cordless world, in my opinion. So please subscribe to me if you would. I appreciate it. They'll be sending me more stuff as time goes on, and just it's cool. So we'll catch y'all later. Later, Taters. That shirt right there has the old Cummins in it. Later, Taters. Alright, so I know, long video, but there's no way I could have done that video any other way without putting it in fast forward. It's taking 4 minutes per wheel to do it. You do the math, and I wanted to show just how much you could punish the impact, and I wanted to see for myself whether it hold up or not or anything, and if it would just keep on going, which it did. I was very surprised about it, how it would end up doing. But like I said in the video, the cylinder nuts, I'm not sure it's going to touch them or not, but I'll find out whether it will. So if you made it through the end of this video, let's do a giveaway. I've already tried to give all this stuff away one time already for Father's Day. Never got claimed or anything, but we're going to do this giveaway a little bit different. So this is the M12, the Milwaukee M12. You get a 2 amp hour battery. This is the adapter right here that goes on it. It's got a USB plug in right there. You can see it's got a battery level right there on it too. And so anything that runs off USB, you can charge with this thing. This thing also runs the heated jackets too. Right there's a plug-in for the heated jackets right there. So you're going to get this, the battery, and the adapter right here. And then you're also going to get the USB plug that will plug right into it right here. And it's got a triple end on it. It's got a USB-C plug to charge USB-C stuff. It's got a micro USB to charge, like, you know, a lot of your new cameras and stuff like that have USB-Cs on them. I mean, micro USBs, excuse me. So a lot of your new cameras have a USB-C, so you got those two. And you got a lightning plug for the Apple iPhone or iPad, whatever you want to charge. Not only that, but you can put any M12 battery. So if you've got a 2, the 3, 4, or 6 amp hour, it'll plug right in there and you can run it off of this right here. And then here's your power adapter for it, where it plugs in the wall right there. And it has a micro USB plug on it, and it plugs right in the top under this black cover to charge this bad boy with right here. Or you can charge the battery in any Milwaukee M12 charger will charge in that too. Alright, so here's what you got to do to win this right here. Pay attention, pay close attention. When this video publishes, there's going to be a picture. You're going to have to go to my Instagram, Cotton Top 3 on Instagram, COTONTOP 3 on Instagram. You're going to have to follow me if you're not already following me, okay? You also need to go to Milwaukee Tools and follow Milwaukee Tools also, okay? All you got to do, there's going to be a picture of Emma holding the M18 1-inch impact that I'm going to post on Instagram. So find that on my Instagram, and also Milwaukee Tools will be tagged in it. So if you need to find them, you can find them off of that tag. Comment on that picture is all you got to do. This coming Wednesday night, which will be... let me see here, Wednesday night, which will be the July the 17th, 2019. I will pick a winner from those comments on Instagram, and then I will send you a private message, a direct message on Instagram. So be checking your messages Wednesday night or whatever, and see if you won it. If I don't have somebody claim it by Thursday morning, I'm gonna hit somebody else up for it. So good luck to all that. I got a ton of stuff to give away. I'm fixing to go through this stuff like a madman. So be paying attention on all the videos. There's going to be different styles giveaway, different things that you got to do. So appreciate all y'all watching and tagging along. Like I said, long video. Appreciate the Milwaukee Tools for sending me this stuff. It's what an honor to be able to use this stuff and use it day to day like I do. So we'll see y'all later. Oh, you get a bottle opener too, NPS. This is a metal printed bottle opener from the NPS 2019. It's even got this on it right there, so you get that too in the price. See y'all.